All right. So we got to just make sure we kind of spell this out. It wasn't a cybersecurity issue. It was a cooling issue that led to this outage. But really the thing we're talking about here is concentration risk, the fact that one site can have this impact. As you're looking at this situation, what's the remedy? Is it diversification of providers? Is it more backups to that one facility? I mean, how do we fix this problem?
Well, I think you're right. I think it's both. At the end of the day, all of our economy is based on this digital infrastructure. And for the most part, it works great. And we forget that even 99.59s has that 0 point something at the end where there will be a failure. And if we have a single point of failure and only one option and one vendor, at the end of the day, we're going to see ourselves in trouble like this all the time, which is why we need redundancy, multiple vendors, and an open platform.
All right. So if it's just about redundancy, why don't you think we're already seeing that? If everybody's aware that not even 99.5% is good enough, why don't you think we see more redundancy when it comes to whether it's data centers, cooling, software fixes, just things like that we've seen if you go all the way back to CrowdStrike last year as well?
Right. Look, I mean, at the end of the day, these networks are very complex, and it's not easily understood where that one single point of failure will be. Hence, we need to have a hybrid environment. At Checkpoint, for example, we call our connectivity fabric the hybrid mesh. The hybrid means that we have both physical, virtual, multi-cloud environments that can support each other, because at the end of the day, it's going to be very hard to pinpoint that one single point of failure. And so we need to change our philosophy. And honestly, for the most part, it's already there. We need to take the next step as our dependency is becoming even more profound and as we're going into the next phase of technology, which is obviously the advent of artificial intelligence.
Well, I mean, you're bringing up my next question. Why can't AI just fix this? Why can't AI predict where these weaknesses are, and why can't we address them today instead of waiting until they happen?
So artificial intelligence in the digital infrastructure is both a huge opportunity, but also introduces novel challenges. And so, for example, when you look at the journey that we see with our customers throughout this almost existential journey for most of us, you'll see that in the first phase, we're enhancing humans. In that phase, we're just making humans more effective and lowering the amount of mistakes that they make. But as we go through this process and we actually replace humans, and when we get to the third phase, when we actually use agents that start negotiating and crossing lanes, this actually introduces new problems that we need to be aware of. And so we need to sort of redefine the way we look at this security and infrastructure going forward.
All right. So going forward, there's this concentration that exists today. I know you said there's limitations when it comes to AI. What about quantum computing? Can that be the fix? I mean, I think everybody's looking for the fix other than the most simple one, of course, which is redundancy. Is there a technological fix, or is it simply just about building more backups and building more capacity?
Yeah, I don't think there's a silver bullet, Frank, honestly. I think that redundancy is one way to look at it, but it's also optionality, right? So you have redundant systems, but you also have the capability to work from on-site, on-prem, and virtually from the cloud. You have one cloud, but you don't use only one cloud. You have multiple clouds. And so now you can work through clouds. So it's more of a philosophy and an architecture than just going to look for the latest, for the optional redundancy. And honestly, I think artificial intelligence will optimize, simplify, and automate, and will solve some of the problems, but obviously introduce new problems, both because of the fact that at the end of the day, these models are probabilistic rather than deterministic. And perhaps we don't have the time to go into this now, but remember that we're not the only ones using these incredible technologies. Offense is also harnessing these technologies, and they have one advantage over defense, which is they have less guardrails, less governance, so they're actually usually one step ahead, which is why we need to be ahead of the curve, and is why we're at Checkpoint specifically, we're building a full stack security for AI that takes into consideration the journey and how offense is harnessing AI.